Imagine needing assistance, but having no one nearby to hear your call. This is a difficult situation faced by many older adults who live by themselves. While independence is cherished, living alone can present unseen hazards. Currently, more than a quarter of seniors reside alone, often grappling with worries about safety, unforeseen medical events, and profound loneliness. The critical question becomes, how do you maintain safety and security when you're on your own? If you or a loved one are aging independently, implementing 5 key strategies can significantly improve safety. These next few minutes might reshape your perspective on living alone, so please stay with us. We believe this information is vital, and if you agree, please consider liking this video early on. Your support helps us reach more seniors. Also, subscribing to Old Age Wisdom means you'll get more advice designed to help you flourish after 60. Let's consider Walter, a 75-year-old retired carpenter living alone since his wife passed. He values his self-sufficiency, cooking, gardening, and maintaining his home. However, persistent worries have begun to surface. What if he experiences a fall with no one to assist? What if he becomes the target of a scammer? What if a serious health issue occurs, and days pass before anyone realizes? Walter's situation is far from unique. Thankfully, he implemented protective measures, the kind every senior living independently should think about. Today, we'll outline 5 essential methods for enhancing your safety when living alone. Living independently grants freedom, but it carries potential dangers that often go unnoticed until an emergency strikes. For seniors, a single unexpected incident can dramatically alter their lives. Let's examine the most significant risks and discuss how to mitigate them effectively. One major concern is health emergencies where time is critical. Picture Walter waking up dizzy. He dismisses it, but hours later, his speech becomes impaired, and reaching his phone is a struggle. This scenario mirrors how strokes can occur, suddenly and silently, becoming deadly if help is delayed. Falls represent another significant danger. About 1 in 4 seniors falls annually. When living alone, even a seemingly minor fall resulting in a broken hip or head injury can become life-threatening without prompt medical attention, complicating recovery. Furthermore, sudden illnesses like heart attacks, infections, or episodes of low blood sugar can escalate quickly if no one is present to observe the initial warning signs. Small health problems can rapidly become serious medical crises without timely intervention. If you're finding these insights helpful, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to Old Age Wisdom. Your engagement helps us create more content like this. Security threats are another area of concern, as seniors are frequently targeted. Walter once received a call from someone posing as his bank, alerting him to supposed fraudulent activity and requesting personal details. He identified the scam and disconnected. Unfortunately, many seniors are deceived by such schemes, resulting in significant financial loss. Scammers employ various tactics, including fake IRS demands, urgent pleas supposedly from relatives, or fraudulent emails. Beyond financial scams, home security is paramount. Criminals may view seniors living alone as easier targets. Inadequate locks, a dark house exterior, or an unsecured window can inadvertently invite trouble. Without adequate security measures, the risk increases substantially. Then there's the often overlooked emotional toll, loneliness, and isolation. Walter used to share evenings with his wife. Now, his house is silent, sometimes going days without conversation. Initially, he thought it was adjustment, but fatigue, lack of motivation, and forgetfulness followed. This isn't merely sadness. Research confirms chronic loneliness elevates the risk of depression, heart disease, and even dementia. Social interaction is as vital for the brain as physical activity is for the body. Acting proactively is essential. Waiting for a crisis is often too late. A fall, a scam, or a stroke can irrevocably change circumstances. The positive news is that practical steps exist to protect yourself while preserving independence. Walter implemented these changes, and you can too. First, establish a daily check-in system. This simple routine can be a lifesaver. One of the greatest risks of living alone is experiencing a medical emergency without anyone knowing. A stroke, fall, or accident can become critical if significant time passes before discovery. That's why a daily check-in is vital. Walter, valuing his independence but aware of the risks, adopted a simple habit. Each morning, He sends a brief text message, like "Good morning" or "All's well," to his neighbor, Joe. If Joe doesn't receive the message by a set time, he knows to investigate. This small action provides Walter immense peace of mind, ensuring help is nearby if needed. This system isn't solely for health emergencies. It can also deter scams or address security concerns. If Walter receives a suspicious call or visitor, he consults Joe, gaining a valuable second opinion. Implementing a check-in system doesn't require major upheaval. Find a reliable check-in partner, a neighbor, friend, or relative who will notice your absence. Utilize technology if preferred. Check-in apps or smart home devices can send alerts if you don't respond or if movement isn't detected. Maintain a consistent schedule, whether it's a morning call, evening text, or a simple wave. This ensures someone is always aware of your well-being. The beauty lies in adding security without sacrificing autonomy. Knowing someone is looking out for you provides significant comfort. This practice benefits not only seniors, but anyone living alone, especially those with health conditions. Next, focus on emergency readiness, because having a plan can save your life. No one anticipates an emergency, but for those living alone, being unprepared can escalate a minor issue into a critical situation. Imagine Walter feeling faint while making coffee and collapsing before reaching his phone. Without a plan, how long would it take for help to arrive? Emergencies unfold rapidly. A stroke, heart attack, or fall might prevent you from calling for help. Therefore, an emergency plan is indispensable. Start by making emergency contacts readily accessible. Keep a written list of your doctor, close family, and trusted neighbors near your phone. Label key contacts in your phone with ICE, in case of emergency, for first responders. Post a large print sheet on your fridge with vital information, medications, allergies, health conditions. Consider using a medical alert device. Walter wears a pendant. One button press summons help, eliminating the need to reach or dial a phone. These devices offer immense peace of mind. Work even if you've fallen, often feature automatic fall detection, and are discreet. Explore options like wristbands or clip-on devices. Some include GPS check with local senior centers, as free or low-cost programs might be available. Finally, create an escape plan for non-medical emergencies like fires or break-ins. Know your exit routes from each room. Keep a flashlight by your bed, store a spare key securely outside for emergency access, and ensure you can exit quickly if needed. Preparedness fosters continued independence. Strengthening home security is crucial. Don't present an easy target. Living alone can be peaceful, but it can also attract unwanted attention from scammers and burglars who perceive older adults as vulnerable. Walter understands this and takes sensible precautions. You can too. First, secure your physical home. Most intruders avoid homes that appear occupied or well protected. Upgrade door locks to reinforced deadbolts. Install motion sensor lights around entrances and driveways to eliminate hiding spots. Consider a video doorbell to see visitors without opening the door. Even a security system sign can act as a deterrent. Second, be vigilant against scams. Scammers constantly target seniors. Remember Walter's near miss with the fake bank call? His saving grace was never sharing personal or financial details over the phone. Always verify unexpected requests by contacting the institution or person directly using a known number. Be skeptical of offers that seem too good to be true. Common scams involve fake IRS agents, relatives needing emergency funds, or utility company threats. Third, establish a trusted person plan. Walter consults his nephew about suspicious calls and checks contractor credentials with a neighbor. Having someone to double-check unusual requests can prevent costly mistakes and preserve your peace of mind. Preventing falls requires attention, as falls are a leading cause of emergency room visits for seniors. Millions suffer serious fall-related injuries at home annually. The encouraging news is that most falls are preventable. Walter learned this after tripping on a rug. Though uninjured, the scare prompted him to fall-proof his home and routine. You can adopt similar measures. Make simple home modifications. Install sturdy grab bars in the bathroom, near the toilet, and in the shower/tub. Improve lighting throughout your home, especially in hallways and on stairs, using brighter bulbs. Keep floors clear of clutter, secure electrical cords, and either remove throw rugs or ensure they have non-slip backing. They are major trip hazards. Stay physically active. Muscle weakness contributes significantly to falls. Walter incorporates 5 minutes of daily light stretching and balance exercises, like chair stands, standing from seated without using hands, heel-to-toe walking for balance, and ankle rolls for flexibility. Consistency is key. Even gentle movement helps maintain strength and stability. Remember Walter's motto: if you don't use it, you lose it. Finally, have a fall recovery plan. Know what to do if a fall occurs. Keep your phone accessible at all times. Use a medical alert device, especially one with fall detection. Learn how to get up safely. Stay calm. Roll to your side. Push up to a seated position. Then use sturdy furniture to stand. Taking these precautions significantly reduces fall risks. Lastly, stay socially connected, as isolation poses significant health risks. Living alone doesn't necessitate loneliness, yet many seniors experience it. Research indicates loneliness can be as detrimental to health as smoking, increasing risks for heart disease, dementia, and reduced lifespan. Walter initially embraced the quiet after his wife passed, telling himself he enjoyed solitude. Gradually, however, his energy waned, sleep suffered, and days felt bleak. A chance encounter and an invitation to a woodworking club marked a turning point. Social isolation impacts not just mood but physical health, contributing to cognitive decline and cardiovascular problems. Connection is the antidote. Walter rediscovered this simple truth. There are numerous ways to reconnect. Join local clubs or senior fitness classes. Maintain regular contact with family and friends via calls or video chats. Engage with faith communities or volunteer organizations, or explore online groups centered around shared interests. Staying social doesn't require constant company, just meaningful interaction. Walter found that stepping into the woodworking club, despite initial hesitation, brought laughter, shared stories, and a vital sense of belonging. He now has a support network, feels mentally sharper, and looks forward to his days. Taking even one small step towards connection can make a profound difference. In summary, Walter took proactive steps to ensure his safety and well-being while living alone. He set up a daily check-in, prepared for emergencies, secured his home, took measures to prevent falls, and actively maintained social connections. These adjustments allow him to enjoy his independence without constant worry. Now, consider your own situation. Which of these essential tips resonated most with you? Which one will you implement starting today? We encourage you to share your thoughts or your own safety tips in the comments below. Your experience could greatly help someone else in our old age wisdom community. If you found this video informative and helpful, please give it a like and subscribe to Old Age Wisdom for more valuable content designed for thriving in your later years. Don't forget to share this video with friends or family members who might also benefit from this information. Thank you for watching.